Hey everybody, so this was what I was asking if you guys wanted to see. I will probably post it, but we'll see how it goes, because some days a girl's like, some days I'm like, oh yeah, I'm good, and others I'm like, it wasn't me, but it was. So we're gonna start off by going and just kind of saying, these are what my opinions are. They're not, I don't speak for everybody, obviously. I speak for myself. I have dry Sahara Desert skin. So if something works for me and it doesn't work for you, and that is 100% okay. If something I love is something you hate, that's fine too. Don't, you do whatever you gotta do. Makeup is 100% user friendly for you. What works for you is what works for you. Doesn't mean it works for me. So no offense, no tea, no shade to anybody or anything. These are just my thoughts and my opinions. So I figured I'm gonna try and keep it as organized as possible, but I am like a freaking goldfish. I'm like, oh look, I got a bubble. My bubble. My bubbles. So I'll try to keep it as organized as possible. We'll see how that goes. So I'll start off with foundations. I've made a couple of discoveries this year, and you'll probably see me reaching a lot because I'm not prepared for this. I was like, hey, that sounds like fun. Let's go do it. I made a couple discoveries this year. Some foundations, I don't like them. Some I just don't care for. Some work for me, some don't. And we'll talk about the ones I find that work for me, ones I find I don't. So when I started my foundation journey, this was one of the first ones I had. I've used it all. There's still some in here. I'm probably going to trash it. This is the Infallible Pro Matte. Should have been a bigger flag. Oh, there goes my phone. Yeah, I'm entertaining, if nothing else. But matte should have been my huge red flag. This is really good. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying that at all. It just, for dry skin, matte is not the one you want. I found that this increased a lot of texture on me. My forehead, nothing likes to stick to my forehead. It looks like crocodile skin sometimes. And then the tip of my nose, that just, nothing does. So, but no, it's good. It really is good. I definitely never left it on for 24 hours, but I would find up after 4 to 6 hours, it would start breaking up on me. So, talk about one that I love. I love this. Okay. This is the CoverGirl Clean and Fresh one. If you want to feel like there's nothing on your skin, this is absolutely 100% for me. This felt like there was nothing there. It was very weightless. It's a dewy finish. 100% agree with that. For me, I found that dewy is my friend. Again, I'm dry like the desert. This was the shade 520 Fair. And this one I was 102 Shell Beige. Your girl is pale with a pink undertone. Another one that I love, I've used most of this. I don't know what's left in there or not. Even though this says matte, it was not a matte for me. It's the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Normal to Oily Foundation with clay. I don't know. Oh, there we are. There's 118 Light Beige. So this one, I agree. So this one was really good. I just tried this one. That helps if I put the part. Oh my god, I'm dumb. This is the e.l.f. one. I just picked this up about a week or so before Christmas. It's Flawless Satin Foundation. I fucking love this, guys. This is beyond. It was beyond my expectations. This was $5. It's $5. I'm gonna repeat that again. It was $5. Love that. I was 130 Snow. I got this one a little bit lighter than I normally do. Like if you look at it, it was just. It's a little bit pinkier, but it's also winter for me. Oh, well, for everybody. Sorry. Yeah, I'm kind of dumb sometimes, but it's winter. My skin is a lot lighter, as everybody's is, especially with pandemic. We don't go outside. We don't know that. So, definitely, this was really good. I will be picking that up again. I really enjoyed it. Now, this one, I paid under $5 for it. I will be picking up another. Fucking love this. This is the Wet n Wild foundation. It's Photo Focus. That one. It's funny that's photo focus when my crap doesn't focus. It's Buff Bisque. Yeah, Buff Bisque. This is what I'm wearing today. It does look like it's a little bit yellowy, but for me, it works really good. I freaking love this. This is by far I get long wear out of it. For me, it feels really good. It lays really good. It's amazing. I absolutely love this. I will be getting backups of backups and for under $5. Like I found that at freaking Winco. I was like, let's try it. I have no hopes. It's under $5. So glad I did. So glad I did. 100%. Absolutely glad that I did that. Those two, the e.l.f. one and the Maybelline one, those stay on my makeup desk. Not COVID. Allergies. Now, the other one I've been trying is setting spray. Because for me, I don't like powder that much. Again, I'm dry, like the freaking desert. I don't like powder that much. So, I'm like, okay, what can I use? This I hated. It smells. I don't even know what that smell is, but it smells like something died. It worked really good. It worked great, but it smells like something died. This is the matte setting spray by LA Colors. Helps extend makeup wear. Other than the smell, and the spray was terrible too. Not even gonna pretend that it wasn't. It works. I'm not saying it was a bad product. For me, this is just a no. I will not be getting this again. This again, I got at Winco. Don't ask me why I got makeup at Winco, guys. I saw it. I was like, oh, I want to try that. Some of the things, I'm really glad that I found them. Others, I'm like, not for me. But I surely used all of it because I'm not going to waste my money on that. There are some things that if I waste my money on it, if I have a reaction to it or something, obviously I'm going to toss it. But I can deal with the smell. The smell is not long lasting. It doesn't stay with you throughout the day. No, we're gross. Okay, this one I've tried this one before, but that was before I was into makeup the way that I am now. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. Fini, Fini. Your girl is dumb, okay? Fini Neutral. This is actually, I think I liked this before. The spray is kind of aggressive. I don't think it had too much of a smell, and I liked it. But I hadn't gotten to use it yet before I was on Amazon, which, that's a whole other topic. So, I was on Amazon. I'm like, oh, well, I like this product's concealer. Let's try it. This is the Milani Make It Last Setting Spray. 16 hours. This is freaking amazing. It smells good. It smells so good. The mist is so refreshing. It's not like an aggressive bam in your face. No, it's just like a mist. I quite enjoy this. I just got this a couple weeks ago too. Week ago. Time is irrelevant. So yes, definitely I 100% 10 out of 10 would recommend. It's Make It Last Setting Spray, Prime, Correct, Set. Yeah, it's really great. These all stay on my desk just because I'm lazy. And there's no other reason for that. Let's talk about setting powder since we're in this area. And concealers before we go into other stuff. These are the only two setting powders that I have. I've tried others. The one I really want to try is it's a square one. It's a drugstore one. I don't remember the name of it. I want to say Maybelline, but I don't know. I think it's the Fit Me powder. It's always sold out. Never fails. So I've tried a couple different things. This one was good. So we'll talk about it. This is the L'Oreal Hydra Perfect. I had no problems with it. It was really good. Obviously, you can see I used quite a bit of it. The powder for me lasts a long time. This has a baby powder old woman smell. It doesn't last, but it's there. It's like, Grandma, I didn't know you were here. No. My grandma didn't smell like this either. I don't know why it makes me think of that, but it does. But it sets your stuff. I don't bake. Again, we're dry. We don't bake. But I use it, I set my under eyes and stuff like that. It works really good. And then I've got this one again. There was the Amazon purchases that that we've been talking about. I got this, and I'm actually quite, I don't know what the smell is. There is a slight smell. Again, none of these smells so far have lasted, but there's a slight smell with this. This one is the, I don't even know. It's a air spun loose base powder, translucent. I heard good things about this. I think it's Cootie. I don't know. This is what it is. I'm sure by just the packaging alone, we recognize it. I do recommend it. I think it's great. I haven't had any problems. I've only been really using it to set my under eye, and I brush just a light cover over my face. I don't, because I don't bake, and not always. I don't always do the powder over my face to kind of set anything. Sometimes I let it go. Today was not one of those days, but they're okay. This one, they're both good. I would recommend them. It's just, if you're very sensitive to scent, these are definitely not it. This one for sure. Like I said, it smells like baby powder old lady. I don't fucking know. I don't know. So we'll talk about primers. Got a couple different ones. A couple ones I recommend, a couple ones I don't. I'll just have face primers and eye primers in this one. So you would think I was prepared. I was not prepared. I'm not prepared. Because, you know, why do that? I can't find what I'm looking for. It was awful anyway, so. Oh well. I might have got rid of it because it was just that bad. It was terrible. It was terrible. Okay, so we'll talk about that actually. Yeah, I'll talk about this one when I talk about my concealers, because that's what I use that one for. We'll talk about it. Sorry, there's a button. It's that big red button that says don't touch that you just try. I'm gonna move on for now. Okay, so this has been my primer for the longest time. I actually really like it. I've tried a few of them. I've had the Ulta one. I'm not a big fan of silicone primers. Not that I have terrible pores. I have big freaking pores on my nose. Everywhere else I'm okay with. I just have a lot of texture. This one is a Dewy Luminux Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer. This is really good. I do recommend it. I have found something a little better, so I've moved on. I literally got this when I got my stuff at Winco. It's really good. 10 out of 10 would recommend it. So, my lovely friend, I won't call you your nickname on here, but my friend Nicole got me an Ulta gift card for Christmas, which my husband got me 2 of them also, so I'm super excited. But this is one of the things, I've been trying to find it and use it, and every time I remember, because I have a brain of a squirrel, I'm like, oh, I really want to try that. I can't find it. This is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I've heard it's a dupe for the Tatcha Silk Canvas. This is everything. This is amazing. This is a 20 out of 10. I'd recommend it. The only problem I have is and it could just be me thing and I haven't figured out anything better, but it's one of those, it doesn't come with anything. So I just use my thumbnail and kind of scrape out a lot. Don't worry, I wash my hands before I do my makeup. 100%. That's amazing. Let's talk about eyeshadow primer. There is another one I have. I think I gave it to my kid, is why I can't find it. And I gave it to her more so for, she's got some really pigmented eyeshadows, and I figured they would help her with staining. But I think it was a Wet n Wild one. It just made my eyelids greasy. It was gross. It was so gross. If I find it, I'll put a photo, like attach it to this video if I post the video. It was gross. It did nothing for me. It made my eyelids oily. This one I didn't play with long before I found the other one. This is the NYX Professional Makeup Proof It Waterproof Eyeshadow Primer. I don't understand. Okay, so that's not dirt. That's actually the words. And I just rubbed it because I thought it was dirt, so it smeared everything. I mean, it was okay. I got it because this was also an Amazon purchase. This was supposed to be the white one, and I wanted to try a white primer to make everything kind of pop. it did not do that. I mean, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I don't know if I'd recommend it, but it wasn't bad. This one, and again, the primary use that I use primer for my eyelids, and I don't know if I'm doing it wrong. It's very possible that I am doing it wrong, but staining. And I find that because as you see, your girl likes some color. Purple and greens are my favorite, which I found by just doing research and listening to people that not everyone, but a lot of people don't like them because they're harder to work with, and they're just, a lot of people don't like color because they like their neutrals, which whatever works for you. If that works for you, absolutely, you do you. You're the goddess. You're beautiful. Do what you got to do. For me, I prefer the color and the sparkle. This is the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. I actually really like it. It blends out easily. It's kind of like a beige shell texture. Not texture, sorry. I don't know why I said texture, but color. So it is my skin color without foundation and stuff on. So I find it works really good. I honestly don't have anything bad to say about it. I like it. I recommend it. I don't know if I'm using it right. I very well could be using it wrong. But you know, you live and you learn. For me, it works, and I find that's what I'm going for. Next, we'll talk about some concealers. Where is Milani one? Hold on. Sorry. There we go. Okay, so I've been trying a couple different concealers because why not? I don't sleep. I'm not a vampire. I just sleep, and we have some days we're friends, some days we're not, some days we're enemies. Someday we're not. So it just depends. So this is actually a foundation. I cannot use it as a foundation. This breaks up on me like within an hour. It is so bad. And I don't know why it's so bad. I wanted to love it so much because everybody loves this. And it's one of the things that made me realize that just because everybody loves it doesn't mean I'm going to love it or like it or it's going to work for me. I don't think it's a bad formula. I've had this forever. I'm going to toss it, quite frankly, because my kid, she's into makeup, but she doesn't need to wear foundation. She's beautiful. She's 10. Sorry, I was interrupted by the child. She got a bike for Christmas and she was testing it out. So, anyways, this is supposed to be a foundation. It doesn't work for me. So I'm like, okay, let's try it. I love the formula of this. I love how evenly it spreads. It's actually really good. It just doesn't work for me. So I tried it as a concealer because it's supposed to be a multi-purpose thing. Or I've seen somebody use it. This is porcelain. Again, it just, it doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for me. I'm actually going to set it aside now that I have it out because it's going by the wayside. This year I found that, I've just been doing, research on it because I'm like, hey, I like makeup, obviously. I want to learn and know more. This one is the Milani, concealer, and Perfect. I am in the color Ivory Rose 105. I have nothing bad to say about it. I like it. I think it's a little watery in my opinion, but I have no problems with it. It works really good. I'm not wearing it today, but when I do wear it, I find that it makes my under eyes look good. I don't have discoloration. I'm really pigmented. Like I have red undertone. If you've seen me without makeup, it's not rosacea, but I have really fucking red ass cheeks. Like I've been out in the cold and it could be the dead of summer. It doesn't matter. This I find helps with that. This one I got, it was at my Winco purchases. It is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. This one I got because it's a little bit, I don't know if you can really see a difference in the colors. The tone is different. I find I like this too when I do my eyebrows because I jacked that one up really good. That this is good for fixing up eyebrows because it's more of my skin tone. It doesn't bring a brightness to things. I like it for that. I don't have no problems with it. It's really good. I really like it. One of the ones I tried recently when I got the foundation, and I'll have to try it a little bit more. It is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I've heard a lot of people say it's really good. I don't know yet. I've only done it, I've used it today. And I don't know what it is, but I don't like how my under eyes look, and I don't know if it's this or if I waited too long to set it. I don't know. And like I said, I've only used it a couple of times. So we're going to play with it. We're going to see. So far, I like it. This one's a little bit more of a neutral thing, in my opinion. I don't know if I'm right. I could be very wrong. I don't know. But it's more, it doesn't have more of a peachy undertone. I don't know if you can really see too much of a difference in those, but this one I don't find it has that peachy undertone. I don't have a lot to say about it yet. We're still testing it out. Milani has been so far my favorite find this year. I don't want to spend an exorbitant amount of money for fake stuff. I just don't. If you like it, you like it. That's great. I don't think you should have to. I'm not spending hundreds of dollars on stuff. That's just me. If that's what you do, hey, you do what you got to do. I don't have that kind of money. And whether the problem, the whatever, I don't know what the hell I'm trying to say, whether the product be really great because, they sink all that money into it. I don't know if I'll ever be about that life, but that's not my life now. So we're not gonna. Next I'll talk about is eyebrow pencils, because that's something I've been doing, because like I said, I jacked my eyebrow up. I've been trying to let it heal, but it got too funky and wild for me. So I definitely groomed them. I don't know what the hell the word is. I definitely took care of them last night because they needed to be done. But yeah, what are you? No, you're a winner. Okay, I think that's all I got. Don't judge. You'll see a theme, because I'm pretty sure they're all the same brand. They just do different things. This is the first product I got, just to see what it would do. I don't use eyelash primer. I used to have a mascara that was like a 2-in-1. It was a fat mascara. I don't remember who made it. I think it might have been Maybelline, but I don't remember. I don't prime my eyelashes. I have pretty decent eyelashes. I don't prime them. I don't feel a need to. So it kind of wastes on me. But I did get the e.l.f. It's kind of like a brow gel. I did get that. I don't know if I like it. I haven't used it really since I found just pencils. It turned gunky. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if that's normal, if I did something wrong. Obviously, I used all of it because it's all gone. But I found that using this over a color, it just, yeah. I've been trying to find out what my eyeshadow color or my eyebrow color is. Because for me, it's brown. But when I get brown, it's too much. When I get black, it's just a touch too dark. So I've been trying to do a light brown. I don't know if you can tell, but there is a difference in the two colors. These are the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. I did have two other ones that I've tried too, and I don't remember what they were. They're drugstore, but I don't remember what they were. This is the one I'm using now. It's more of like a dark brown. This is the one I have on my eyes today. This is the one that I actually use. This is more of a black. Obviously I don't use that. This is one of the first ones I got. I know Nikki was telling me about another one that e.l.f. does. It's more of a precision micro one. I think I might be getting that one next, but so far I don't hate it. I don't find that, because I'm German. I am hairy, and I'm sorry. I know that's TMI, but like with my brows and stuff, I find if I do them too much, I look like a freaking Muppet. No, thank you. I'm not about that life. I don't want to look like a Muppet. Or Oscar the Grouch with those big eyebrows. I mean, if that's your style, that's your style. I just don't think they look good on my face. I have the forehead for it because I got like a fucking 5 head, but no. So I've been really liking these. I just have, like I said, I've finally landed on my color. Like it's like a dark brown, I guess. It's not that hard. I don't understand it. I'm special. I don't know what else I can say to that. One of the things I've also been on is a freaking eyeliner quest. Because I love how my eyes look in eyeliner. I'm just not the best at eyeliner. So I've tried everything from pencils. Like I got a Pixie pencil. I've got, I don't think I have an e.l.f. one. drugstore, you name it. I've had it. And some are good, some are great. I don't like pencils. Sorry, I don't know, it just, I don't like pencils per se. Because without my glasses, I'm blind. If it's a pencil and it's sharp, because I have to have them sharp, otherwise it doesn't do a great line, I have stabbed myself in the eye. Straight up. And I am not about that life for myself. I like my eyes, even though they don't work right. I don't want to be blind. So I've been on an eyeliner thing. Also learning what works for me, learning how to do it right. Some days are good, some days are bad. Some days I just wipe it off and be like, okay, we're going to try it a different day because that was trash. This was my first one. I didn't like it. I don't know if it was the formula. I don't know. It's still, it's got great pigment. I don't know. I did not like it. It did not work for me. I don't know if it was just because it was too flimsy and I hadn't used because if you can see the tip of it, I'd never used anything like that before, which is funny because I'll talk about my favorite now, and they're very similar. But where I was at when I tried to use this and where I am now is different. So this was e.l.f. It was okay. I didn't like it that well. This is Wet n Wild. Oh hey, no, this is my other eyebrow pencil. Oh god, okay, I'm stupid. This is when I was looking. It was Wet n Wild. No, this is an eyeliner. Guys, I don't freaking know. Okay, so this is an eyeliner. It very much looks like my eyebrow pencil, but this is a Wet n Wild Photo Focus. I don't like it. I don't like it strictly because of the shape it is. It doesn't, I don't. I think it would be good for the, waterline, but no. When I did my Winco purchase, this was one of them as well. Wet n Wild is there, and I've always worked with Wet n Wild since I was little. It's what they had at the dollar store, and when you're little, that's usually where you get your makeup from. This is the Wet n Wild H2O Proof Liquid Eyeliner. This I actually have no problems with. It's really good. I liked it because I could get, I had more control over it than I would the other one, and that's what I was going for. You can see the tip there. It's not flexible. It's very, you put it there, that's where it is. This is very black, very, very pigmented, and I actually do quite like this still. I still use it, but like I said, I've been trying out different things. This was my very first one. This is actually what I used to do when I did my eyeshadow base, and I was talking about it last week. I don't know. I watched a video by Bailey. I don't remember Sumerian. I'm sorry. I love her. She's amazing. I don't do the murder mysteries because I get freaked out really easily. But this is what I use to put on before I put on the eyeshadow to make it darker. But this is a gel pot. This is Color Mate gel eyeliner. I did like it as an eyeliner. This, you have to use like a little angled brush, which I have a ton of them. This was the one of the first eyeliners I did, and it's okay. It's too much effort, and I don't want to. The next one is also, it's an eyeliner, clearly. That's what we're on. Duh. One of the drawbacks for me for the Wet n Wild one is when you go to take your makeup off. Oh, it's on there pretty good. I've hurt my eyes trying to take it off because it just was on there so good. That's not makeup. That was me being dumb, and I burnt myself making cookies. And let's get that off of there before I wipe it on something else. This one, I would never have supported this brand before. I didn't like the person doing it. It's not the same person anymore. She's no longer affiliated with them at all, and that's why I got it. I've heard amazing things about this, and I can honestly tell you I will be getting the full size of it. So when my friend Nicole got me the Ulta gift card, I wanted to try things. So this was one of them. This is the KVD tattoo liner. So Kat Von D tattoo liner. So KVD is now a Korean brand, I think, that they're Korean owned. It stands for KV. I don't know. I don't even pretend to know. But this is the tattoo eyeliner. This is amazing. This is what I have on. This is what I've been wearing since I got it. Like I said, funny story. It is that same type of bristle applicator tip that I had on the first one. But this one I find it works so much better. It's very pigmented. It's very much it is what it is. This is Trooper Black. It comes off easy when I wash my face at night. It is all that and more. I actually really like it. Getting rid of that. Sorry. Figure the stuff I don't use or that's kind of gone bad, I just get rid of while I'm doing this. Which, hey, it is what it is. So the next thing I want to talk about are eyeliners. I've been on a quest because I freaking love eyeliner in my lower lash line. And as you can see, your girl, she likes the color. She does. Inside joke, some of these are lip pencils. When I get into stores like Ulta and stuff, it's kind of like deers in the headlight. It's not as bad as the first time I went in there. I was terrified. I'm not even going to lie about it. There was just so much going on. I didn't know what to do. Because I wanted to look at some, just look. I was like, okay, let's look at makeup brushes because that's, simple. No. Some of them, and then they approach you trying to help you and scare you off, and it's just, no, that was a no. So I still get that to an extent. I'm not as afraid of it as I was. I still do, but these I have to look up. I think that they're eye safe. I have had no problems, but I'm 100% sure these are, I guess I shouldn't say 100. I should say 99.99% sure they're eye safe. I haven't had any problems. This one I have in my waterline today. I also did a tight lid today where you line the upper lid, which, okay, you have to be really, really good at what you're doing. And that's why I haven't done it until I got a mirror. I'll show you my mirror in a bit. A good mirror. Yeah, because you'll put your eye out doing that, and that's not a joke. That's some serious bullshit. These are amazing. I haven't used them as lip liners. I've just used them as the eyeliners, just solely in my waterline. They don't transfer. I mean, they stay in my eyelid pretty good all day. You're not gonna see them really well because I have purple, obviously, all over my lid, so it kind of blends together, and that was what I was going for as a monochromatic look today. But these are really good. I suggest these 100%. These are neon. They're neon collection. Great. Can't say enough about them. A couple of you find it funny, and I don't blame you. I do too. That was stupid. But yeah, I don't read it. I don't read crap either. You're supposed to follow directions. I definitely color outside the lines on a lot of stuff. So the next we're going to talk about is I got the two mascara. And I guess bronzer. Actually, I got 3 we'll talk about. Because I don't go. I mean, I've started to, clearly, but in the beginning I didn't do any of that. It was blush or nothing. So, Nikki turned me on to this. This is the Essence Lash Princess mascara. This is literally the only mascara I've been using since I got it. Oh, I got this right as the pandemic. Like, we were sent home March 17th to work from home. I've been very blessed. This is not about that. I was like, okay, what am I going to do? I'm going to be bored sitting here at home. Yeah, I do. So I got this. I picked that up. I can't say enough great things about this. It's very inexpensive. It's like you can get it on sale. It's always about $5. Great. I'm on a budget. I have a kid. She's very expensive. She likes to think that she's not, but she surely is. And we, have bills and stuff. I'm not about to spend $40, $50 on a mascara. I can't do that for me. And I don't even know. I don't want to spend that kind of money on something I'm going to hate. Because there's a lot of mascaras I don't like. But I even use this on the lower mascara, the lower lashes, and it works really good for me. I really like that. Bronzer, I have a couple. This one, again, this was at my Winco haul, if you will. This is This is everything. I love this. I actually have 2 more coming that I got off of Amazon because I haven't been into Winco in a bit. Last time I went, I was at the Winco parking lot meeting up with a friend, and there was a line, like, waiting to get in because it was when the second shutdown happened. I was like, "Nope, nope, not worth it for me." This is the Call Me Maple. I'm pretty sure this was Wet and Wild. So one of the things I hate about almost all of these packaging, like the one that I had earlier, that was the eyeshadow primer, and this one, the writing, it comes off on my hand. It has come off on my hand where I'm doing my makeup and I move my hand and there's like smudges there. I was so pissed. But this is amazing. I highly recommend it. I don't contour really, but I use this more of a contouring. And I guess because of my skin color, I can do that. I don't mean that in a my skin tone. There we go. I am albino, rosy, stupid, white, uncooked chicken. My skin and I have a thing. So, but this one is the Call Me Maple. Really good. It really works for me. I highly recommend it. I literally go whoop. I think I go to like here, and you can tell. And same here, whoop. I do this on the nose. I do it on my fat double chin, and I do it up here. I just like how this looks on me. It looks really good. Highly recommend. The other is I actually got this off of, I think, my Buy Nothing site. Back when I lived in Lacey. And I will be purchasing another one. I just haven't. It's one of those things I just really talked about how much I'm not going to spend stupid money on things. This is the only thing I own from Tarte. I did not purchase this. Like I said, I will though. It's really good. It's the Park Avenue Princess. I will use absolutely all of it before I get anything else. This is such a great bronzer, in my opinion. It's really good. I'm fairly certain it's past the expiration point and it still works really good. I have no reaction to it. I know some of you are like, ew, expiration. Some of these eyeshadow palettes have as much money as were spent on them, whether I got them myself or somebody got it for me as a gift. I 100% will use them until I cannot use them anymore. Yeah. That is either by me dying or the formula just not working anymore. I'm just saying. But this is really good. Highly recommend it. I don't know if this is, I think this is just a mini. They might have got it like in a BoxyCharm or something. The one I saw on Ulta is huge, like twice the size, I think, but I could be wrong. It could also just be the picture that they zoomed in on. I would recommend that. Highly recommend. Let's talk about lips. Let's talk about that. Oh, hey, yeah, I forgot about this. Okay, this is also an eyeliner that I found, a pot eyeliner. This is by e.l.f. It is this gorgeous teal color. Oh my god, I love it so much. This is really good. Very good. Highly recommend it. Okay. I have a problem, y'all. I do. I've been branching out. I have been, but I've been playing, as you know, in makeup and trying out different things, seeing what works good. And the next step, I've got the eyeshadow to a point where I like it. The next was lips. I don't fucking know what's all over these. This is pissing me off, actually. Something in there is transferring, and I don't know what it is, and it's driving me nuts. So I found a formula that I like, and I'm sticking to it. 100%. I absolutely love these. These are the Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink formula.